Hello everybody and welcome back. Yes, I'm here with a late night East Coast and an evening West Coast update because this week will hold for us a major event where President Biden is going to unveil his $3 trillion stimulus package for his infrastructure bill. I know I just called it a stimulus package because everybody just associates these infrastructure with stimulus, and I am facing tons of questions on this channel to ask for answers whether or not this will contain checks, stimulus checks, EIDL, PPP, unemployment, etc., right? The big ones that we always talk about right here on this channel. So let's get you all caught up. Hello everybody, I'm Edward Bilder. Welcome back for a late night update. To all my loyal subscribers out there, welcome back for another video. And if you're joining us for the first time today, welcome. Consider becoming a subscriber. I'm going to dive straight into this infrastructure bill, okay? Some of this information has already leaked out, even though the bill itself has not yet leaked out. There's supposed to be some big, amazing unveiling, out here in Pittsburgh. I think it's set to be on Wednesday, okay? So stay tuned as we get closer to that date. I'm sure so much will be unveiled ahead of time, all right? So we can get a little bit ahead of this, then watch the big update from President Biden himself, and then, of course, talk about it and debate it after the fact, okay? So this infrastructure bill is a $3 trillion infrastructure bill. I mean, this is massive, all right? This is one of the biggest things they've ever tried to pass in terms of infrastructure, okay? The basic premise behind it, like what's contained inside of it, it's really to create high-paying jobs, in other words. That's basically what President Biden is attempting to do here, and to improve things like the 5G network and the electrical grid and, of course, roads and highways, right? Now, how is he going to get this done? $3 trillion in a bipartisan world may not make a whole lot of sense, okay? So it sounds like it's going to be executed in two parts. One with bipartisan support, that's where all the Republicans can come to the table and vote on the things that they want to see. And the second part through a similar reconciliation bill like we just saw on the American Rescue Plan. That had no Republican support, straight partisan, just straight Democratic, right? So two parts. One part that's going to contain both sides of the fence, and then the next part that will be a reconciliation, just focused on partisan, just cramming it through. And so $3 trillion isn't a free bill, okay? We're going to talk about how over the next 10 years this whole $3 trillion package is going to be paid for. So a $3 trillion package is not something that's just going to be free, okay? It's got to be paid for somehow. And it's going to come with some tax increases. Now, tax increases on things like corporate tax will go up from 21 to 28%. An increase on earners that are more than $400,000 per year. But really, I mean, people that earn more than $400,000 per year, they have pretty smart accountants and they pay very little in taxes. So, I mean, this could trickle down. Okay, I'm going to talk about that in just a minute here. Capital gains taxes will go up and estate taxes will go up. So basically, big taxes on big wealthy, right? But like I said, this could trickle down. It could trickle down into low income, and it could even trickle down into the middle income, right? So I'd be cautious here to know that this just isn't going to affect everybody. Okay, just pointing that out, which is pretty much everybody who's watching this video right now. The increase is projected to earn $2.1 trillion over the next 10 years, right? Over the next 10 years. Could that go faster or slower? Yeah. I mean, when you have a 2.1 increase over 10 years, there's plenty of other bills that will come in between that. And that 10 years could go up, down, left, or right. So it could be shorter. It could be longer. You never really know what's going to happen. But what I do know is that you could swing by right now in the description and check out Webull, who wants to give you 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600. I use Webull all the time. Check this out. I get to get all of these free stocks each and every month. There's about $2,000 worth of stocks there, and I just click 2 buttons and recommend my friends, and I get 2 free stocks from Webull. And if I don't like those $2,000 a month in free stocks, I just trade them in and get whatever I want. If you haven't already done so, you can support the channel by tapping the like button. Every time you touch the like button, YouTube recommends this video to more and more people. It really, truly helps me out here on the channel because it gets recommended to more and more people, okay? You can also share this on your Facebook or your Twitter. And of course, I have other videos on building wealth strategies through passive income, royalties, the stock market, and real estate. hit the notification if you'd like to be alerted to when those videos come out. And remember, I'm always looking for new partners in my B&B businesses and my short-term rentals. Check me out in the description on Instagram if you'd like to talk more about this. All right, I'm going to talk about whether or not we're going to see any stimulus inside of this infrastructure bill. Okay, we're talking, will it include checks? Will it include EIDL, grants and loans? Will it include PPP, unemployment, etc., right? And if I had to take a guess, okay, and this is just a guess, this is just a off the cuff here, I'm going to say no, okay? I'm going to say that it is too close to the current bill, the American Rescue Plan, and I'm going to say no. Now, there are some economists out there saying and suggesting that, you know, we may do too little, right? We may be doing too little, and it's not enough to pull us out of this economic uncertainty, right? But I think it's too close. If you take for a moment and consider, we just had stimulus checks roll out. They're still rolling out. Hey, they're still coming out. There will be more checks being mailed this week, and a lot more paper checks this round instead of the electronics, and that's primarily because if you had to pay into the IRS, you're still going through like an auditing process, and so paper checks are the only mechanism that they could get you your funds in a quick and fast, timely manner. EIDL, right? They just sent $15 billion over to EIDL. PPP, we just had a deadline extension, and unemployment is going to be satisfied until September 6th. All right, so I don't see this bill, if it's going to come this quickly, to contain any of these items. Now, could it possibly contain amendments to some of these items? And that's a possibility. That's a big possibility. So things like retro PPP, remember hashtag retro PPP, and this is for everybody who filed with net prior to March 3rd. It's a Schedule C filer, and then suddenly on March 3rd, the new rules came out that you could use gross income, and you have not been able to go back and retroactively amend that to get the balance from your net to your gross. So could we possibly see an amendment in there for that? Yeah, I think so. Okay. And I mean, it's probably a good time to keep alerting your congressman that you want to see this in this bill, right? So keep on top of Senator Ben Cardin. Now, another thing we could possibly see is possible amendments to the $10,000 for everybody. That's the advanced grants that were turned into targeted advanced grants with that 30% reduction in gross receipts, 300 or fewer employees, and in a low-income zone. You may see that Jackie Rosen's bill will be inserted into this infrastructure bill to get $10,000 for everybody. That is a possibility, okay? So keep on top of your senators, keep on top of the congressmen and women, and let them know what we want to see in this upcoming bill. Remember, leaving a comment enrolls you into my next giveaway, because when I hit 20,000 subscribers, I am giving away $500. All you have to do is leave a comment and be a subscriber, and I'm going to randomly choose a comment from all of my videos. Okay, I just did this 2 Saturdays ago when I hit 10,000 subscribers. Can't wait to do it again, all right? A lot of momentum on the channel, so I thank you all for joining us. Remember, if you need help figuring out what kind of comment to leave, let us know if you're in the EIDL Targeted Advanced Grant Program, or if you're a PPP Draw 1, Draw 2, and if you were able to use gross at the bank you applied with, so we can help out everybody on this channel. So take some of this stimulus money and change your future, okay? Change your future. Start a business. Do something different. You're going to receive a very large lump sum of money if you're in the service industry, and you didn't have to go and drive a truck or drive a vehicle to earn this money, okay? Take it and change your futures, all right? That's going to do it for today, folks. If you need further assistance outside of my free content, you could find me pinned in the top comment for a one-on-one consultation. I thank you all again, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.